Okay, let's dive right in. We're looking at a pretty big shift in how professionals are choosing to live and work, especially in a bustling city like Dhaka. By 2026, the old rulebook for renting is kind of being tossed out the window, and it all boils down to one simple, powerful idea: convenience. Just think about the last time you moved. All the broker fees, the endless furniture shopping, waiting around for the Wi-Fi guy to show up, trying to coordinate deliveries. It's just a process that's full of friction, right? It costs you time, it costs you money, and it drains a whole lot of energy before you can even begin to feel settled. That's the traditional way, and honestly, it's becoming a huge mismatch for how we live and work today. So, what if you could just sidestep all of that? I mean, what if you could get the keys to a new place and it felt like home from the very first minute you walk through the door? It's a really powerful question because it forces us to challenge this whole traditional rental model that we've just accepted as, well, normal. And here's the thing. This isn't some dream for the distant future. It's happening right now. In Dhaka, professionals are already jumping on a solution that makes that hassle-free move a total reality. A smarter, much more efficient way to live isn't just on the horizon. It's here, and it's becoming the new standard. So, this brings us to the main idea we're exploring today: the Ready Home solution. It's a totally new approach that completely changes the game for renters. It puts immediate comfort and, importantly, flexibility above everything else. So, what are we talking about exactly? Well, the official term is a short-term furnished apartment. The key thing to understand is that it's a fully equipped home ready for you for as long as you need it, whether that's just a few weeks or maybe several months. The whole concept is built from the ground up to get rid of all those headaches we just talked about. And this ready home idea is surprisingly complete. We're not just talking about a bed and a chair here. We mean all the essential furniture, a full kitchen with appliances and even the utensils, high-speed Wi-Fi that's already up and running, and, this is crucial, support for maintenance and even regular cleaning. It's the whole package. Okay, so why is this trend taking off so fast with professionals? Well, it really comes down to 5 clear, powerful advantages that directly tackle the biggest pain points of renting the old-fashioned way. Let's break them down.
So here they are in a nutshell. You've got that instant, move-in ready convenience, flexibility that actually matches your real life, the comfort and privacy of a real home, simpler finances, and of course, the peace of mind you get with professional support. Seriously, every single one of these is a game changer.
First up, convenience. You know that empty home problem, right? That awkward gap between getting the keys and actually being able to live comfortably in your new place? Furnished apartments completely solve this. You can focus on your job or just exploring the city from the second you arrive, not on trying to assemble furniture. Second, and this is a huge one, is flexibility. Professional life today is just unpredictable. Projects get extended, jobs change. Being locked into a stiff 12-month lease is a massive risk. Having shorter and more flexible options means your housing can actually adapt with your career instead of holding it back. Advantage number 3 is all about your quality of life. I mean, staying in a hotel for weeks on end can feel really temporary and cramped. A furnished apartment gives you so much more space, a proper kitchen, and the privacy of living in a real residential building. It's the difference between just visiting a city and actually living there. And let's talk about money for a second. With a traditional lease, you're juggling a dozen different bills, plus that massive upfront cost for deposits, furniture, and just getting everything set up. Here, it's often all bundled into one clear monthly payment. That makes budgeting so much simpler for you or for the company that might be paying for your stay. And finally, there's the built-in support system. Got a leaky faucet, Wi-Fi acting up? In a professionally managed building, there's a team you can call. This, plus regular cleaning and often better security, gives you a level of reliability and peace of mind that's just really hard to find when you're renting from a private landlord. Okay, so the benefits are pretty clear. But how does this all play out in the real world, especially in a city as diverse as Dhaka? Let's take a look at how you can find the perfect spot for you. First off, who is this really for? Well, it's absolutely ideal for corporate pros on assignment who need to hit the ground running. It's perfect for expats and business travelers who are getting used to a new city. It's a total lifesaver for families who are in a transition period. And it's a really smart, scalable solution for companies that need to house entire project teams. Picking the right location can make or break your experience, and Dhaka has some really distinct neighborhoods, so choosing the right one really just depends on what your priorities are. So let's quickly break down the options. For instance, if you're an expat and you're looking for modern buildings and a quieter vibe,
Bashundhara RA is a great choice, even though it's a bit further out. For executives who need to be close to offices and embassies, Gulshan is the top-tier spot, but it comes with a premium price tag. Dhanmondi is really central and lively, awesome for families, while Uttara gives you more space and easy airport access, making it great for frequent flyers.
So when you put it all together, it becomes incredibly clear. This isn't just another housing option on the list. It's a fundamentally smarter way to stay, and it's perfectly in sync with the demands of modern professional life. The contrast here is really the whole story. On one side, you have flexibility, convenience, and clear, simple costs. On the other side, you've got rigid contracts, a ton of hassle, and a bunch of separate bills. The choice becomes pretty obvious, especially when your time is your most valuable asset and your schedule isn't set in stone. And really, it all comes down to this simple, powerful promise. Arrive with luggage, live comfortably immediately. That one sentence just captures the entire idea. It's all about removing barriers so you can focus on why you're there in the first place. So we'll leave you with this one final thought. In a world where our careers are more dynamic and project-based than ever before, it's worth asking yourself, is your housing keeping up? Is it helping your professional life, or is it an anchor holding you back? It's a question that more and more professionals are answering by making a change.